From the airport, we got picked up by our private van that we booked and went straight to our activities. The cost for a 12-hour rental was 5,000 pesos, including the gas and the driver. On our way to Magpupungko rock pools, we stopped by Swell Cafe and Bar. It's a really cozy cafe where you can chill, study, work, or all of the above. Plus, they have amazing coffee and shakes. Drinks are all below 200 pesos, which was amazing. Beware though that they are very environmentally friendly here in Siargao, so definitely bring your own tumbler or you will get charged 30 pesos every time you order drinks for to go. Our next stop is Magpupungko rock pools. To get to the pools, you would have to walk for about 10 minutes. The way to the pools is very rocky, so I highly recommend wearing your water shoes. We arrived closer to 9 a.m. and it was not very crowded yet, but before we left, it got super packed already. So definitely come early or at least come before 10 a.m. to avoid the crowds. The water here is so clear and refreshing, especially after walking in the sun for quite some time. It's so nice to cool yourself down in these natural pools. Our next stop, which became one of my favorites here in Siargao, is Sugba Lagoon. The cost of a private boat with a driver for 5 people is 1,600 pesos if you're only going to Sugba Lagoon. It takes about 30 minutes to get to the lagoon, so you can either enjoy the scenery, read, journal, or even take a nap. The motorboat though can be really loud, so I'll definitely wear earplugs when I go next time. We really enjoyed the clear water and cliff jumping here. I dare you to jump from the platform, with or without any vest on, up to you. They have a salvavidas there too, if needed, so it's safe. You can do it. You got this. Try it out. We got really hungry after that, so we stopped by the nearest carinderia called Ideal Buffet. It was super inexpensive, only 250 pesos for unlimited food and drinks. After that, we went to Maasin River. Sadly, they don't have the famous bench tree with the swing anymore, but I definitely would still stop by. You can go cliff jumping, kayaking, and swimming here for only 30 pesos per head.
Nice.
Oh, tingin naman dito. Yan, may harap. Yes. Then we made our way to Catangnan Bridge. Street foods, sunsets, and electrifying music. This place had it all. It was such a vibe hanging out here, and most of the street foods that I grew up eating, I found here. Just be prepared to pay a little extra than you're used to. I know it's a bummer, but there were a lot of tourists here, that's probably why. This restaurant had a nice ambiance. They have really good service and the food is presented really well. But I really wouldn't go back for the food. The crab omelette that I got was pretty bland, but their Filipino plates are pretty good and fairly priced. Our next stop is Cloud9, known as one of the best surf spots in the Philippines, and it did not disappoint. From beginners to more advanced surfers, everyone can enjoy to ride the waves of Cloud9. You'll be approached by guides right away when you enter Cloud9. We had Kuya Jojo and Kuya Jerry. Both of them are super friendly and funny. They said that the best time to go is early in the morning around 6 a.m. We went around 8 a.m., which is later than what was recommended, but it was still a really fun experience. There are also shops inside Cloud9 for souvenirs, and don't be embarrassed to bargain, especially if you're planning to buy a lot. Our next adventure is our private island hopping tour. From Cloud9, we went to General Luna Port. If you have a big group, want to have a hold of your time when going to the islands, and don't mind not having a tour guide, this is a really inexpensive option. For only 1,500 pesos per boat, you can get to 3 different islands already. If you want lunch to be included, it will cost 550 per person, minimum of 6 persons. If you don't want to pay that, there's a market really close by and you can pay about 300 pesos per kilo for it to be cooked in the island. But if you want your food to be ready ahead of time, I highly recommend just paying the 550 per person so they can cook while you're traveling to the other islands. For dinner, we went to Kermit Pizza. The pizza here at Kermit was so good. I would go back just for that pizza. Their drinks are also pretty good. Lines can be long, but you can hang out at the bar and order pizza while waiting for your table.
Sarap.
Masarap po ba? Ano yung order nyo?
Rock Island.
Pa-show? Sarap?
Sarap.
Yan. Lasa yung garlic.
Oo, lasa.
Anong flavor nito?
If you want a raging nightlife, Siargao has a lot to offer. It is very crowded, and I was surprised that there are more foreigners than Filipinos around that time that we went. Because it was too crowded and hot, we just decided to hang out and chill at Isla Cocina and try their drinks and gelato. We weren't very impressed with the food, but it was so convenient to just stop here because we can still jive with the music at the bar across from Isla Cocina. We also went to a shop close by and had a spontaneous henna tattoo, and we decided that we want waves to kind of represent Siargao. So much fun.
Kamusta yung ano eh? Kamusta yung nobela eh? Kamusta yung pasyon?
For our last day, we headed to Cloud9 again to surf, but unfortunately this time they weren't able to get videos of us doing it. The videographer that Kuya Jojo and Kuya Jerry talked to, allegedly, and unfortunately, got distracted by other customers. So we were sad because we did so much better the second time around, but we just thought that that experience will be forever stored in our memory still. For lunch, we went to Cumin. The food here was surprisingly affordable considering the taste of the food. After eating, we decided to go shopping, just walking distance from Cumin. So many cute jewelries and shirts, more affordable too than the ones we went to in Bohol and Cebu. Our last stop is Kanaway Snack Bar. Highly recommend the fruit shakes. The coffee was honestly just mid for me, but what a cute little snack bar. Kanaway Snack Bar. The snack. The Chanak. Medyo may konting asin pa siya.